Hi everyone, my name's Kathy. Welcome to my frugality channel, Skint Living UK, and this is my cat who always jumps into my shot. This is an update on my living room makeover, which is mostly thrifted, vintage and reused items. This living room used to be used as my son's bedroom when we moved in because my older son had the middle bedroom and the third bedroom was so tiny I couldn't put my younger son in there. He was 18 at the time when we moved in, so he took over the living room. This wall used to have an archway and this doorway used to be blocked off, so we got a plasterer in and he blocked it off for us, and so we have two separate rooms now, and I'm in the process of reframing the doorway. So yesterday I've painted around the radiator. Today I'm going to strip this wall. This wallpaper's been up for a few years now. We've been here 5-6 years and I'm hoping to get the house up for sale. So I'm going to strip it down, and then tomorrow I'm going to wallpaper it. I'm wallpapering it with this vintage, new wallpaper, new and wrapper that I bought from the charity shop at £3 a roll. And yesterday I've wallpapered the alcoves. So this is the alcove on the left. I've just put my gunky lamp there so it gives you an idea of scale. The wallpaper was originally from B&Q. They've got a grey version at the moment, which is £23 a roll, and I paid £3 a roll, so absolute bargain price. I've gone sort of like a nature theme in this room, so like there's a floral lampshade, floral wallpaper. So yeah, and I just think it's pretty. It's like a greeny blue background, grey stems and leaves, and like magnolia type flowers. The curtains I've got, I'm reusing them. They were grey velvet curtains that I put up in 2020 when we moved in, so I'm going to be reusing them because I don't see the point in buying new curtains when I've already got a perfectly good pair. And the grey will tie in with the grey on this wallpaper as well. So I've done the other alcove and that wallpaper, so that used less than one roll. So I've still got a bit of it over, and there's 2 rolls there, and this wall is going to get done in the same wallpaper, and I'll put a picture up in the middle of the wall there when it's all done. And I've bought a radiator cover, a new one, so it's nice to have some new stuff in here as well as thrifted items. And there you can see it next to my vintage trolley, which will go next to the lamp that I've just shown you, is a little plant stand, and that'll probably stay there. In the alcoves, hanging on the wall on this alcove over here, I'm going to be putting up this picture. I love the pre-Raphaelite pictures. I think they're gorgeous, really pretty. So stylish. They always make the women look elegant and serene. It's probably the word I'm looking for. This is called Flame and June by Sir Frederick Leighton. I just think it's really pretty. And it sort of ties in with the orangey pink colour of the flowers, so that'll be going over there. And in the other alcove, I bought myself a vintage cocktail tea towel. It's old and used, but I love it. It's got all the really stylish vintagey graphics on it, and it's got all the recipes for cocktails on. I've got this old clippy frame. I might use it to put it up, or I might invest in a new frame. It's just trying to find one the right size because it's an unusual size to put it up on the wall. So that probably might be one of the last things I do because I can't make my mind up. And as you saw with the cat, I've put some stuff on my fireplace. So I just think it makes a beautiful vignette. Hello, I'm in my scruff, I'm in my pyjamas today. I've just had a late lunch, brunch, whatever you want to call it. And I'll just give you the close-up of me little items on my fireplace. This is a vintage candlestick. It arrived today. My son bought it for my birthday because I love anything to do with ancient history, ancient Egypt, all that sort of thing, archaeology. Yeah, just love it all, lap her up. And he got me this for my birthday, even though it's not till a few months away. So it's on like a marble plinth, and it's got the typical pharaoh with the kilt on. Got some hieroglyphics at the bottom. He's wearing his Nemes headcloth with the pharaonic beard, and above him is a crown. These are meant to be plumes of feathers. Yeah, it's just marvellous. I've had it in my basket a while, and I said to my son, please can you buy me it early? Because he goes, oh, okay. So he's been very kind, and he bought me it early because my birthday's a while off, yeah. And it's lovely, it's solid brass. So I've got these with thrifted candlesticks. I've got a few of them there, red and white ones. I might go look and see if I can find some twisted ones, because I like the twisty ones better, but these will do for now because it's just for decoration, but I absolutely love it. And I've piled it on some books because it's quite small, so it elevates it, gives it a bit of height. In the middle is an antique mirror. This is gesso, made of gesso. So they make like moulded plaster and put it onto the wood, and then they gild it. This is sort of arts and crafts, Art Nouveau in style. So it's definitely an old mirror, because you can see all the gesso chips. But I like that. I like that sort of patina and shabby chic look. I think it's really nice. The mirror's beveled. Here's a ginger jar. Some people call them temple jars. And it's got birds on and plants. So it sort of runs with the theme of nature. I think it's really pretty. Little lid on. It's full of junk, nails and screws and stuff. I love this. 3 wise monkeys. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. I've had this probably 20 years. It's solid brass, dead heavy, but I love it because it's cute and funny. And a snake plant. I need to pot it up because it's getting a bit plant bound, but when I get round to it, I'll buy a pretty plant pot when I find one. I'll thrift one. This fireplace was most sort of half new, half not. The fireplace was on eBay. Someone's house was being renovated and they were getting rid of the fireplace when they moved in, this wood pine surround. And I got that for 20 quid. I bought the cast iron surround for 50 quid. It came with other tiles, but I didn't like the tiles. They were really dingy and brown and horrible. So I sold them on, and from the money from the tiles, I bought these reproduction ones in blue and green. I think they're really pretty. And I bought a new hearth. So this was installed years ago. We've been here since 2020. But I'll just pull back and show you what it looks like. I know I need to clean the rest of the fireplace, but I was really, really keen, I get out of shot, to sort of get me little bits and bobs on the fireplace. It's lovely, isn't it? I'm just so pleased with it all. And I've crowbarred some Egyptian stuff in because I've got to get a bit of Egypt in somewhere. Yesterday I bought a pot of cheapy paint for $6.99. It's just a small pot because I don't want to buy a big pot of Dulux paint when I only need a little bit, because I need to repaint this little border frieze around the room from the picture rail up to the coving. It's had 2 coats of paint, but you can still see the colour coming through. I've got a little mini roller there, so I'll use that to do all of that. And I need to strip this wall and finish off the door frame and another little piece of picture rail to go in that corner. So this door used to be blocked off. This is where the light switch used to be, so I got an electrician to move it over, and at the same time he installed my lamp. So that's been in a box for about 2 years. I bought it ages ago. I just love it in blues and green. I've got a blue chair that's coming in here, an armchair, a Chesterfield wing chair. So, because my back room's blue, I love blue and green. So it's not just all green, 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 green. I've got vintage dining chairs to come in here. They were £10 each. I've got an old table here. I've had that for 20 odd years, 23 years. So that will be this room will be set up as a dining room with the armchair over there by the lamp and my vintage drinks trolley, which is here full of junk at the moment, but that'll get put over there next to me little gunky lamp. And this cupboard over there is my son's, so that'll go in the alcove because there wasn't enough room upstairs in the bedroom for him to do that, to put her upstairs. So I'm okay because I'm going to put my old computer on top of that and a lamp. I was talking about this drawer yesterday, so I've dug out some Egyptian-y bits and bobs to put in it. This is going to go in the back room, which is all navy blue, so it'd be nice to have a little pop of green, so to tie the rooms together. There's some green cushions in there as well, so it's a running theme. This is the God Bears. He's sort of like God of all the good times, so getting drink and having a laugh and just having good fun. There's bits of him missing his tongue because he usually has his tongue out, and that's missing as well. So yeah, this is a pyramid that my son found in the sand when we went to see the Sphinx, and the pyramids, when we were looking at the Sphinx, he found it in the sand. I think he was about 6 at the time. This is Tuaret. She sort of protects ladies in childbirth and afterbirth, like a ferocious mother protector. A lot of pharaohs have been murdered, have been eaten and snaffled up by a hippo. It was quite a common thing. So people think hippos are big, fat, dozy, and they're not. They can be quite vicious. They've got really big, massive teeth. This is a little trinket box, and this is a sort of copy of a scarab message scarab, because in ancient times, if there was any news, they used to make lots and lots and lots of these and send them out throughout the kingdom, the empire, to tell people what the pharaoh was doing, like if he was getting married or he's had a child or they've conquered a land or something like that. So this was the Egyptian version of emails. So I'll get some blue tack them on, and then I'll find somewhere to stick this little drawer. I might take the little handle off so it's easy to stand up or whatever. I haven't made my mind up. So I love my little Egyptian bits and bobs, but I'm really, really chuffed with my candlestick that my son bought me. My cat's taken to sitting on my tea towel. So yeah, I'm really pleased. The wallpaper is a bit full on for me, but because I bought wallpaper from a charity shop, beggars can't be choosers. You just gotta make do with what they've got. And I thought, well, it's green, it's floral, it'll do. And it was £3 a roll, so yeah, it was a no-brainer. So I'll probably give you a little update in a day or two, show you what else I've been up to. But I'm really pleased that my candlestick that my son bought me come today, and something new's arrived, because I thought everything I've bought is vintage, thrifted or reused. I thought, oh, gotta have a couple of new things. So this has arrived today. So when it's all set up, I'll show you. So please like, share and subscribe. Hope to see you soon, and bye for now.